What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another part of Prominence 2 RPG Hasturian era. And what we left off was basically building a shelter, and now I think it's time for us to make a farm and do other things. But first, what we gotta do is get ourselves an iron bucket. And let me just go check in the chests, because I did in fact just boot up this world, and we just need to sort our inventory. And I'm not really good with beginning whenever I start talking, because it just sounds so weird. But I will try to do my best to do some commentary while playing this mod pack, since I just know that there's going to be a lot of building and a lot of mining and probably just a lot of traveling. I mean, adding music to these videos could be something, but I just don't want to deal with this whole audio problem because my voice might be too low or it might be too loud, while the music is probably just way too high, or is it too low? I mean, I just don't want to do that, because the whole goal about this stuff is just for me to get better with socializing. So that's pretty much the importance of what I'm supposed to do. And I do see a nether portal up there, so we have a nether portal, or a ruined portal, the way you're going to correct me on. And let me just see what we got here. So we got a stone axe, so I'm just going to chop down this tree. But the goal for today is try to get some iron and work on a farm, because we need food. I mean, you can see that I have cooked salmon, 8 apples, and bread. So we're going to have to start finding a way to get food. And you're probably wondering, did we just came from that area where there was like a lot of, what is it called? Barley? Yeah, it was called barley. Oh, I just ate a rubio, so I don't even know what that's called. But I remember we came across where all those sheeps were, and that was a lot of barley. So I was trying to see if I could try to harvest some barley and make it to a farm. And this farm that we're going to have to make here cannot be a small farm, because I do know that there is the create mod within this mod pack. Yes, you heard me. I remember when I did my VOD on Rumble, and they have the create mod. So that's why I knew that we have to try to figure out on how to use these mods to our advantage. Because right now, I may only know some of the basics. Like, I already know the deeper and darker mod. I already know Ad Astra. I know a little bit about Tom Simple Storage. I mean, I'm still trying to learn more of other things, but we're still going to keep learning, and I'm still going to get confused eventually and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not really good at commentary. But we found our cave, and we're not going to be using any cheats, because cheating is lame. But I mean, we did enable it just in case the mod pack does act up. But we're going to be using the waystones, and we could probably make waystone plates and maybe some other cool things, because I know that we can actually make warp plates. So let me see if we can actually make a warp plate. So warp plate. So let me type in waystones. Okay, so they do have the waystones, but I think this is the fabric waystones. Oh yeah, because we're using the old version of Minecraft, I think. Yeah, it is, because it is 1.20.1. Yeah, I'm getting old, guys. I'm forgetting my Minecraft versions suddenly. But we're going to have to adjust to this. And I think by the end of this entire run... Oh, we found some iron. By this entire run, we should be able to work on machinery. Like, trying to learn the create mod. Because I know the create mod is like one of the most toughest mods out there when it comes down to showcasing them and learning them at the same time. And some people are probably saying, KeyDevy, are you going to review the create mod? I'm just going to say eventually. But I just know that we're really far from actually trying to learn it, because the create mod is like a whole different tier of its own. Like, just imagine, mods do have their own tiers of difficulty when it comes down to understanding and learning. Like, I could try to sit here and try to learn about the mod, and then what's going to happen is, it was a bony creeper. Oh yeah, I did forget about the bony creeper. Oh yeah, I don't have any armor on, so I gotta be extra careful. But, wait, I lost track of thought. I seriously just lost track of thought. Wow. So, anyways, I think I was talking about, yeah, the create mod. Yeah, I do forget. I'm acting like an old guy right now. For the create mod, it's going to be a lot tougher for me since I got to learn it. Yada, yada, yada. And pretty much that's all. And we see some more iron. And I need to get these dripstones and stuff because I'm trying to think about if we need to make like a lava farm. Yep, I just learned how to make a lava farm just by playing on Sakai Craft. You gotta thank them for teaching me about lava farms, because I actually never heard about one until I said, oh, we could actually just use the dripstone to make more. A very good economical source just to get lava. So that means going to the nether is really pointless. And if I can think about it again, that would also mean there might be something a lot better than lava once we start getting better fuel sources or better source types that are flammable. Yeah, I'm trying my hardest to try to elaborate over my explanation. I'm not trying to sound like I'm a boring guy. But anyways, reverting back to the create mod. And also do keep in mind about myself, for any of you guys that are new to my channel. I do talk in circles, so that's kind of like my condition. I'm trying to learn how to talk and speak other topics. But I just talk in circles just to make sense, or just trying to feel like I validate in some sort of way. But I'm going to try, and I'm going to grow, and I will improve over time. But we just need to get back to our base, which is 600 blocks away. I think eventually we might have to start learning some machines so we can start learning how to get from point A to point B without walking on foot. Because on foot, it does take a toll, which is hunger. Because hunger is very, very important. Because without food, you starve. And when you starve, you die. It's pretty easy to explain that. But I'm still trying to figure out what else should I talk about. But I just know that the create mod is going to be the hardest one. And if I do get everything, then we should be good. And then we can try to learn the small stuff about the create mod, and then start to progressively learn more about everything else. But I just know that this mod pack does have some mods that are like for 1.20.1. Like, for example, I was looking into Cryptopia because I was thinking about what can I do with Cryptopia. Do I have anything from Cryptopia? So we have apples, bread. I'm trying to see if there's like Cryptopia stuff. So if we can try to learn how to use Cryptopia, then I could probably do a showcase to learn Cryptopia. So playing mod packs actually enables me to find more ideas to work with, because I actually spend more time to actually learn about them here. I mean, it's not like I'm forced myself to learn it. It's more like I'm playing it now and then learning it as I go along. And then I can try to reteach it again to the audience that probably wants to know how Cryptopia works. But I mean, there might already be some showcases out there that maybe explains it, but those showcases might be too long or something. Well, I can't talk because sometimes my showcases are pretty long. But some people just probably want more context with how something works instead of just feeling like there's just one sort of explanation and that's it. Because I know that some mod showcases do require more steps instead of just one step. Like, for example, for Tom Simple Storage that I reviewed, some people want me to elaborate more on what I said, or some people are probably like, well, it's these slots and stuff and whatnot. But some people are still going to ask me questions about how did I get this and how did I get that, despite I have went through a whole showcase while doing a premiere on it, and they still get confused with the instructions. I mean, it's pretty common when it comes down to mod showcasing or in the modding community, because people will tend to ask you trillions of questions. Enough of my yapping, because I kind of got that yapping from Kasai. I'm trying to see what else I can do with this barley. Like, can I use the barley for anything? So this is block drops. Because barley is actually bread, like in real life. It's bread, but we can't really do anything with it. So this must be like a decoration block. That kind of sucks, unless I can use it for bone meal. So if we can't use barley, and also do keep in mind that these texture packs is kind of weird. Like, it's trying to look a lot more RPG, like trying to make it look RPG, but it's actually some parts in here that looks pretty much vanilla-like. And also, I was about to burp for a second the way how I change the voice. So this is Farmer's Delight. So we can get 2 types of tomato seeds. So we got these tomato seeds. So I'm going to see if we can try to use Cretopia. I think that's what I'm going to try use is Cretopia. And we also have flax seeds. That's also good. But this is the supplementaries mod. We have wheat seeds, which is actual wheat. And we have Robulos leaves. That's like a food type. I thought it was like a seed. I'm trying to see like what else we can grow, because I think for this video we're going to try to grow some crops, like good amount of crops. But I'm not sure if anything's like going to come out and eat the crops. I have kind of fears for that. So let me just see if the iron is finished. Yes, it is. We still don't have any armor. we're technically just walking around with just some boots and a helmet. It's kind of weird that they're both warrior. That's interesting. This one has aqua affinity. Wow. Okay. And we have an iron. We have some more iron ingots. I'm thinking about making a iron pickaxe. Yeah, we're gonna make an iron pickaxe definitely. There we go. Isn't it an iron? Yes, it is. So we're gonna harvest some of this water, and we're going to get the shovel. And I think we need to start flattening this area out, or somehow make this part our farm. I think we can try to do some terraforming. So yeah, I'm actually learning a word, terraforming this place to make it to a farm. Because I know later on it's going to become a lot more complicated, and there's something I can do with coarse dirt. I could probably use a hoe to probably like unhoe the dirt, so I can probably get like regular dirt. And some of you guys are probably thinking, should I just do like my webcam reveal on something like this? Well, only if it's like if it's like a special occasion. But this is kind of like a regular Minecraft video, but it's a mod pack. It's not like I'm streaming or anything. So I'm kind of just doing something a little bit different. But I wouldn't really consider it special. But anyways, let's try to fill this in. So I'm just going to fill these areas in. We're not going to perfectly figure how this all works with this whole filling in, since I might not really mess with it too much. So let me just fill all this in. And who knows, I might have to do like a montage of me trying to fix this. But I mean, I'm not sure if you guys enjoyed the first montage, since that kind of looked funny and weird at the same time with the unbound shaders. But we're going to have to do some more filling in. And I just know that the water can go like 4 blocks across. So this is coarse dirt. Yeah, and all this mixed terrain. Yeah, this is going to be a lot longer than what it's going to seem. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do some terraforming and cropping here. And I'll just bring you guys right back. So enjoy the montage once more. Okay, so I think that was enough terraforming. And I think we're going to go ahead and place down these oak planks just to make it look nice. Yep, I had to do a lot of mining because this is what happens when you actually play mod packs. You end up playing hours upon hours. Okay, so I'm just going to put the finishing touches on here. Oh, we don't even have enough blocks. We're off by like 1 block. No matter. Just going to use coarse blocks as filler. So as you can see, we got our little farm system thing set up just in case. And when we did a lot of digging, we have a lot of seeds and a lot of food that came from the grass. So we have belladonna, aconite, potato, garlic, mandrake, tomatoes, tomato seeds, wheat seeds. There's a lot of wheat seeds, flax seeds, and peanuts. Like seriously, we can actually grow peanuts. So I think for the middle, I think for the middle, wait a minute. I think I need how to start setting up some preferences. So I think for this one, we're going to start with the tomatoes so we can have some nice tomatoes. And I think this growing season, it grows slower this season. So it should be the same since I am trying to work with Croptopia, but I'm starting to see like a lot of bewitchment. I think we're not ready for the bewitchment stuff since bewitchment is like an entirely different mod that's mostly for I would say witchcraft. That's what I'm looking at. So this is like witchcraft stuff. We're just not in that. We're just not ready for that type of content yet. We also have garlic. Well, I mean we could eat the garlic, but it's still part of bewitchment. It could be something different. So let me just put that stuff in here. And in the middle, I'm definitely going to grow wheat and potatoes since that stuff is very important. Okay, so we got ourselves the seedy place. So we're just going to fill all this up with the wheat. And I think the remaining seeds, I will just go and put them through some compost thing or compost machine if we can make one. Maybe not, but maybe later on during the series we could do it. These is the potatoes, and last but not least is flax. And you're probably wondering what flax is. Flax is basically string. And I forgot one more thing, the peanuts. So I think for now we can probably use the peanuts as well. This is expanded delight, but we can still grow some peanuts. I mean, it's like little nut treats. I think we might be able to attract squirrels or something. Don't know what eats nuts. Anyways, guys, that is going to conclude for this video. I hope everybody enjoys. If you do, leave a like. If you want to watch more of me playing mod packs like Prominence 2 RPG Hasturian area, that's like the longest thing I have ever said, then hit that subscribe button. Have any feedback to give me based on what I have done in this video so far? Comment down in the comment section. I am thankful for all my members for supporting me throughout the entire thing, and I did have to make an edit cut here because I was supposed to be saying something about the whole experience with me trying to fight over there, in which what happened, it didn't turn out too well because I actually died. But other than that, I am thankful for your time, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.